And we'll get back to its favorite fault. So before we continue on with the story, we're going to tackle the elemental dragons, and then go after the vampire side job. Let's go get our asses kicked.
Dragon! Here it comes!
Okay. Let's see, Holy Arts, Rampart, protect me. Shit, I forgot to give Agnes to a side thing. The Itsumi. So I believe he speaks to wind. That's not good. Alright, so we're gonna remedy. No, actually, yeah, we didn't remedy because paralyzed last entire game. Alright, so super bosses. Yes, this is the 6 elemental dragons in a side job quest thing, so super bosses. And then we're gonna set up another Utsumi. Kiowa. But there's a fun way you can cheese this fight. And it all depends on the ninja class. Utsumi. Chunshin. Idea. Set up another rampart. Keep us all safe. Use a Suna on Ringabel. You send me Utsumi on, Sepi Fraga. The ramparts. Area. Ninjutsu, set up another Utsumi. And attack. Bring back use default. Remember why you dislike FF6? No one likes this FF6. FF6 is great. All you're saying is because there's a lack of super bosses. Idia, you just keep ramparting. Actually, you should be okay, now I think about it. You have Utsumi on. You do exterminate because he's poison. What's the fucking death gaze comes from nearly Betty? That death case is fine. Set up another Utsumi and do attack. Okay, set Rampart. Suna Ringabel. That's actually what all I need to do is Suna Ringabel. Set up an Utsumi and attack. I have another Rampart up, so you just defend. You just default. You have an Utsumi and a Rampart, so you just attack. I'm playing the GB Fortune so I can vanish and doom him. Oh, so you just can't vanish and doom him. Yeah, that's fine. Whenever I play FF6, I try to beat those bosses the legit way. The only monster I do the vanish doom trick to is the Tangel, who's already vanished, so I just got doom. Oh shit, you need to heal yourself. Do I have an Utsumi on? Yes, they do. So you can see your basic attack. Actually, when I get to my parts over with? Well, yeah, but that kind of ruins the spirit of the whole game. Ninjutsu Utsumi. Set the ramparts back up. Just ready to set my Spirit Master. Utsumi. And add Faraga back on. I think I have Utsumi on, right? Yep. And do some Exterminates. And there we go. Voice Elemental Dragon done.
We won.
Why, you have mastered my contrivance and defeated its guardian. Very well. I shall grant you the Earth Keystone.
That voice. Lord De Rosso?
This stone must be one of the keys to Vampire Castle. All right, 5 more to go.
With the Magic Master, you're supposed to be using, you're supposed to have Phoenix. You're technically not supposed to face this fight and to have Phoenix. Alright, so tactics, config. Let me turn my autosave back on. Because I did a test playthrough to see if I can beat him or not. Okay, time for the next Elemental Dragon. I should be okay, I didn't use that much. I didn't take any damage, really, and I didn't use that much MP. Phoenix usually lasts as well, because fuck being safe. A Phoenix game is a bitch, don't get me wrong. You default. Set the Utsumi. And you default as well. Because they all have the Mega Fest attack. Alright, so use Kiwa. Sword Magic, Blizzaga. I don't know if my Exterminate is more damage or my Blizzaga, so I'm gonna try out Blizzaga. It looks like Exterminate has more damage. The default eats me back up and do an attack. Try to get some poison off so I can get my Exterminate off. Ah, damn, 2 misses. We have the sword side quest though. Ragnarok's best sword. See, the Angus becomes mostly just a magic fest for me. Alright. Do you have it ultimate up? I do. So I can just do a basic attack. Ooh. Alright. You save a vampire, so you should be okay. That's not good. Set up an Utsumi. Do Rampart. Do a dual Phoenix down. You should be okay. Oh, I just realized I didn't give Agnes so things back yet. My bad. I'm gonna do this and get like life 3 in the bag tomorrow. It's me, and then we'll do the Infinity. Mingabell, just keep trying to poison him. Well, okay, well, I had to.
It's over.
Rampart. Default. Okay, so let's do a basic attack. Okay, a little bit too late with Ramparts, but that's okay. Ability, Sword Magic, Bazaga. Sorry, I'm not talking much. Super bosses, so. Did I say Utsumi on? I do. These poison, so I'm just gonna use a bunch of Exterminates. Cool. Use Kiowa. Okay, so we're in part up. Okay, you still have an Utsumi, so you're fine. So as you see, like endgame, like the endgame bosses get very more strategy heavy. Okay, next one dead.
We won.
You have defeated my guardian. Very well. I shall grant you the Fire Keystone.
Alright, 4 more to go.
The thing is, I think that the Del Rosso fight's a lot easier than the dragon fights. Anyway, so you have level... Okay. Start make you Spirit Master again. Abilities. Let us heal real quick. Healing would be nice. Okay. Where's the key? Oh, here's the keystone.
Here it comes!
So this one's a dark one, means I don't have his weakness. Bit void. Vampire used the Fairy Void. Itsumi. And you try to put poisons on him. Okay, that did not work. That did not work at all. God damn it! This one's not going well. Tsumi, Phoenix down. God damn it! I'm in a bad loop. I am a bad loop.
It's all or nothing!
I'm in a better spot. I'm a lot better spot now. Oh shit, that's dark damage, right. Ah shit, I healed him. I healed him by accident. Also my thing like... Ooh, my mic's blowing out. Mike? Hello? That was weird. That was weird. I can't default! By damage. I guess give Fairy's aid it is? Ah shit, I just realized something. Is this Dark Element one? Yes, this is a Dark Element one. But there's no way you can have any light magic type at this point in the game. Okay, give me a second. 1, 2, 3. So I accidentally used dark magic, forgetting that when it spells, it's a dark magic one. So it's the hardest one? I say the Earth one, the one I already fought, is the hardest one. If anything, it's just more annoying. Ah, damn it. Phoenix down. Because as long as you kill your Utsumis, you're pretty much invincible. The dragons cannot harm you as long as you have an Utsumi up. And yeah, my mic is really starting to blow out today. God damn it. Well, looks like it's one-on-one. It is one-on-one. The thing is though, this is probably the easiest way to do this, is one-on-one. Utsumi is so broken in this game. So what I did is I added the fucking A mic. So what I did though is I added the ability from the Red Mage that gives you BP every time you avoid attack, and then I made it so you counter attack every time you avoid attack, as well as to gain more damage every time you avoid attack. And I gave him the and I'm using a move that makes it so he always avoids attacks. Well, physical attacks. Damn, I haven't had to use this pop fail tool. That's OP. It doesn't work against the end boss, but it works against a lot of the melee bosses. damn it. I think my pop filter works with this. It's one of like just it's one of those many fun strategies you can do in Bravely Default. So I'm trying to stop my mic from like popping. It seems to be very poppy today. Ignore that. I give up. Oh, you got into Skull Eater territory? Okay. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I have to do the poppy mic. It means I have to order a new mic soon, which sucks. But yeah, it's like one of those fun things I love doing in Bravely Default. Like, especially at FF5, you can't do tactics like this. And thanks so much, Hobbs, for the like, I appreciate it.
You have defeated my guardian. Very well. I shall grant you the Dark Keystone.
All right, 3 more to go.
So unfortunately, because of I can't use the Nemesis system, due to me not being Beyond Online because I'm using Citra, sucks, but oh well. So I can't show off some super bosses, unfortunately. Like, I can't show off quite a few super bosses. I'll try and find, see if maybe I can like edit to save or something so I can purposely add Nemesis in there, but no promises. It's 5. You have 500k? Oh. Oh, is this the Wind Dragon? Yep, the live one. So, I maybe speak to Orth, but I don't have. Actually, might be speak to Thunder. I don't remember. But let's see, Utsumi. I can find out. No, it's not Thunder. I'm afraid for Nemesis. Nemesis are a bunch of the super boss, essentially. Alright, so he's used to Ice? Nope. Alright. So we're now immune to all the elements. Okay, throw some poisons on there. Alright, we're now win weak. Do I still have Utsumi on? I do. There we go. So we let's place level 5 dead for Ball Castle. Level 5 death you can only get from the books. In the library. This seems to be up to Tiz again. Let's see. Okay, send Agnes. I'm gonna use a Rampart. You have Utsumi up, so you're okay. Yep, now it's down to this type of fight again. God damn it. Oh, damn. Yes, unfortunately you can only get into the library. What's the new one I got? Whoops. That's fine, we got this. As long as we got Utsumi, we're okay. Although Tiz is gonna be very overpowered by the end of all this.
You have defeated my...
All right.
I've got it for playing Mega Man X3 and got everything, but it took him 4 hours to beat Kaiser Sigma. Oh, did he get the Zero Bustle? Besides the Z-Sable? Okay, so, real quick. Oh, you do have the Ice Flame Shield on. Huh. Why were you taking damage? Yeah, you couldn't time an attack because he's able to come out. Yeah, that's the hardest part with that, is timing the attack. Alright. The next one's in Eulania Woods. Aw, oh, man, I have to walk there. Get back so small, I'm sure. Yep. Shin Ryu. Here you go! Felix, here you go! You see that? Shouldn't we you? You technically are right, this game has Shinryu. He's his greatest favorite movie. I think he's a lightning? Nope, he's holy. He is holy. Dream Maker is some of my most favorite names in ever Final Fantasy Multiverse. I would say Shinryu is, but definitely Omega. Like Omega to me is the more known one. Because it's holy means it's dark. Shinryu is always holy? Well, I thought it was different because it's bravely default. Okay? So don't give me your sass. But actually, I should rephrase that. I really thought it was different because it's baby default, and baby default would be known to do something like that. Junior's always almost always has auto attacks, and he's dead. The easiest of the dragons.
You have defeated my guardian.
Alright! One more to go!
Should mean you got played? Well, the poisoning storming strategy is very powerful, and the fact its dark element made it a lot easier. It's like having an Ultima spell, and then facing an enemy that speaks to Ultima. Why can't I escape? Oh, because I'm going the wrong way, that's why. Alright, one left, and I think it's the Water Dragon. And then maybe to Ultima, so not elemental, we to not elemental magic? Exactly. I was using it as a reference, you know that. I would love Final Fantasy to do that, just to fuck with people. It's like, oh, this monster speaks to non-elemental attacks. Okay. Alright, so it's the keystone. Okay. I don't know what the keystone is. Oh, 9 elements of magic and Hort said boss. I love that. It's just a giant FU. And now the only non-elemental thing, I don't think that's as good as them being weak to it. Here it is. Don't fly for too long, it's up in the sky. Nah, there's something like that in this game.
Here it comes!
I still do more damage to the poisoning Storminate. The White Magic, Kila, Spiritualism, Greater Spirit Void. Okay. Storminate. Oh shit, you decreased my BP, don't you? Because Idia hasn't had to move for a while now. Oh, I fucked up! Okay, no, I'm fine though. I'm fine.
Accept your fate!
Wow, he went before me.
on!
You have defeated my god.
Alright! Let's return to Vampire Castle!
Alright, let's get the vampire slash blue mage job. It literally feels like combining 2 jobs into one with the vampire job. Because the vampire job itself could be its own thing, and then they give it the ability to have blue mage magic. It's like, what the fuck? You really are trying to make this one of the strongest jobs. I guess it makes sense because it's a secret job, but still. First off, let's go heal. Can you win the game easy with Evans and Bio? No. Because the final boss is still a bitch to fight. As I said. Oh, sorry, the true final boss. The true final boss is really hard. Like, even at max level, it's really hard. And plus there are 2 ultimate jobs. The other one we can't get till chapter 6.
Did you hear that sound? I believe the gate is finally unlocked.
That was anticlimactic. He could have at least included a flash, a bang, or a puff of smoke.
Let's head in before Ringabel has a chance to flap his gums again. It's freezing in here. Even colder than it is outside.
Look at all those paintings.
Did we just stumble into an art gallery?
They all have a sort of forlorn look to them.
In this game though, there is no vampire class. And there is actually a story reason for it. It's replaced with... But it still has 2 ultimate classes. The 30 jobs in the next game.
My, what a large portrait. Is that Lord DeRosso?
His
But the
wife
quote-unquote Blue Mage
sure
class is placed
attractive.
with the cat mantle.
Oh, and it says something under the painting. Lester, eldest son of the House of DeRosso, future clergyman of the Crystal Adventists and cardinal of the Crystal Orthodoxy, born in the land of Eternia on a cold winter's day.
30, that's a lot.
So
I love the fact
that's
it's a
his
lot.
mother, not his beautiful young wife, and that little baby is Lord DeRosso.
Clergyman? Of the Crystal Adventists?
Is something the matter, Agnes?
The Crystal Adventists were the predecessors of the Crystal Orthodoxy. It is now known as the Old Faith. But it hasn't been practiced in over 2,400 years. How could he have been a member of the Adventist clergy? According to this portrait,
Exactly.
Lord DeRosa
Like, this game has
is
24
incredibly
classes.
Old, even ancient.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, jobs,
For
24
I
jobs.
was born of these frozen lands in a time some 2,400 years from this day.
And this portrait?
I was but an infant, as you can see. This is a reproduction, however. The original was lost long ago to fire.
And what of the part that reads, Clergyman of the Crystal Adventists and Cardinal of the Crystal Orthodoxy?
Yes. As Windvestal, you would be expected to take interest in such matters. But here I delve into the matter of the old faith and the orthodoxy. Allow me to tell of the founding of this land. As you may well know, this land had long been ruled by the Crystal Orthodoxy. However, 15 years passed, the Templar rose up and occupied their lands. Thus was the Duchy of Eternia born. Or so I expect you have been taught. However, the Templar did not found a new state. In truth, he restored an ancient dynasty.
Let's go to... Oh, so that's bad? You're about to find out.
Long before the Crystal Orthodoxy ruled this land, it was known as the Kingdom of Eternia. In a time 2,400 years past, Eternia was a bountiful
Because I won't...
blessed with
Because it's not the
fruits and
Orthodoxy
seeds.
itself.
The highlands were not as lofty as they are today. People and ideas flowed freely from other lands. The kings of Eternia were protectors of the Earth Crystal and the Crystal Adventists, ruling in peace for generations. To the west lay the castle of the House of DeRosso, hereditary dukes of Eternia with royal blood in their veins. Relations with the royal family were good, and ever did the kings of Eternia treat the dukes of our house with kindness. In return, the House of DeRosso did faithfully serve generations of Eternian kings.
By the way, I set up these random treasure chests here on my own mansion. I thought it'd be fun if you went through them. Ooh, homie shoes. Go place those sandals. Black belt, I think, always gives me a council. No, it's my critical hit rate. Isn't that how all villains are? There's some items to help you defeat me. But like other ones, like, okay, it's a dungeon, it's acceptable. This is his house. This is his house.
What magnificent vestments. This must be none other than Lord DeRosso.
'Tis a portrait of my ordainment as Cardinal of the Orthodoxy. I was as yet... No, let us move on to other matters. I was born of the House of DeRosso, hereditary dukes of Eternia. Blessed was my youth. My parents showered affection upon me, and I was beloved by the people. And the king bestowed favor upon me as well. Upon royal recommendation, I was made a cleric of the Crystal Adventists, the old faith, in my 19th year. I devoted my body and soul to my clerical duties, for king, for kingdom, for faith. Sleep became an oft-missed luxury. But before long, a new tide began sweeping through the Crystal Adventists. There were those who wanted the clergy to control the 4 crystals of Luxembourg, rather than local monarchies and temples. That belief formed the core of the Crystal Orthodoxy. The Eternian royal family, keepers of the Earth Crystal, immediately assented.
Isn't it cool post? No, not a villain. Very much historian in the past.
I soon
he's not a villain at all.
Self-appointed to the position of cardinal in the Orthodoxy. Me, a mere cleric. Cardinal de Rosso. Those were my days of glory. Even now, the mere sound of the then-new title is dear to me. The old faith was remade entirely into the Crystal Orthodoxy, and the decision was made to elect a Grand Patriarch to rule. Thereupon, cardinals throughout the world gathered for a conclave to elect the first Grand Patriarch. Amid the conclave's maelstrom, I was approached by a cardinal who wished for me to vote for his choice. I suppose it was my youth and sincerity that made me reject the notion out of hand. But that was my downfall, for I was forced from the position of cardinal by the fraudulently elected Grand Patriarch. I had been but fervent in my beliefs and ideals. What I did only for the Orthodoxy, and for the people of this world.
The old faith and the Orthodoxy. The Kingdom of Eternia and the Duchy. That was all a bit hard to follow.
I agree. There are no major differences in teachings between the Old Faith and Orthodoxy. They both revere the 4 crystals. I have heard that the Adventists gave way to the new and truer ideas of the Orthodoxy and faded away.
No wonder the Old Faith was abandoned.
Yet there is more to the story, for history is not more than accounts recorded by the victorious. To solidify their power, the victors showered contempt upon the vanquished. So it was those who held the reins of power within the Orthodoxy relentlessly pressed for the Adventists' eradication. No one recalls the words of the vanquished if the victorious write them out of history. 'Tis as if they had never existed.
I'd been taught that the battle between the 2 faiths had been fierce, and in its wake, devastation persisting to this day covered all the lands.
That is an uncharacteristically accurate account for the Orthodoxy, save for their false reckoning of time. It was after the Orthodoxy had begun ruling the world that the endless conflict with the Adventists began. I should know, for I was there to bear witness firsthand.
Lord De Rosso, how could you possibly be that old?
I know, but it's almost like he's a vampire or something. Think about, you were sawing logs almost the entire time Lord De Rosso was speaking. Sawing logs? She means you were sleeping. Ah, so it was that obvious. Obvious, you were snoring like a bear. I was? You have to forgive me. Even I know that was really rude. That it is. Even if that was an incredibly long bit of oratory. That's right, Ring Bell, you were really rude. I mean, your snoring woke me up. Is a fucking vampire, are they supposed to be immortal? Yeah, basically. What? You mean you're sleeping too, Idea? It's like, how can you be that old? Because I'm fucking immortal. But he's a good dude, he's not an evil vampire. He's just like, hey, I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'll help you out if needed. What does Sword Tomas do? I think that was my HP. Where's my intelligence? So I'll give it to Vingbell once he has more speed. He's cool, not that die monster you don't belong to a vampire. Exactly.
A large army surrounds it. It looks as if it could fall at any moment. Is this not this very castle? See, this is the western corridor right here.
There's another castle burning in the distance. It's near where Eternian's central command is today.
So then, that's the Orthodoxy's head temple in flames?
Nay, the distant castle in flames belonged to the King of Eternia, and the castle in the Four. 'Tis the abode of my family, the House of De Rosso.
But why? Why would such a terrible thing?
The kingdom of Eternia was suddenly beset by a great host from another land. We would later come to know that it was a four-state coalition sent by order of the Crystal Orthodoxy. They had been told the King of Eternia sought a return to Adventism and was armed
Victor chose vampire
against the Orthodoxy.
Well, I mean, Victor chose with Alucard, basically.
Used this fiction to order a great muster of forces from across the lands. Alas, I failed to heed the many warning signs. I rejected the scheming Cardinal's choice for Grand Patriarch. But he succeeded in luring votes from other factions, and his became the ruling faction of the Grand Patriarchy. It was they who wished to establish Crystal Orthodoxy as the uncontested world religion. Under their orders, the castle of the Eternian King was besieged. It fell in mere weeks. Before long, the great host was at the gates of our castle, and my father lay brutally murdered. The water supply was poisoned, and the Orthodoxy's forces drew an ironclad ring around the castle. By then, the castle sheltered naught but the elderly, the young, the wounded. There was no hope of resistance. I was forced to sue for peace, even offering my own mother as hostage per their demands. Yet that failed to break the siege. The commoners who had placed their faith in my family and me slowly starved to death. It was then that a letter arrived from a man. That man was the Cardinal, who had sought to influence my vote. The Fiend was now the officer in charge of the attack. He wrote that he would not accept my surrender. Such was the hatred he bore for me. Such hatred that he was willing to let countless innocents die. My mother had been murdered. Our castle was consumed in flames. That is the painting you see here.
How could the Orthodoxy do such a thing?
Nothing gloves. There are monsters here, I just don't have encounters. But this is the best training spot in the game, is this castle. But I don't recommend training here until you get the other ultimate class. Okay.
Look!
Such fierce flames.
Though I wish not to remember that day, it is indelibly etched upon my mind.
How did you survive?
The Orthodoxy lay siege yet would accept no surrender. My mother, father, relatives, and my people lay dead. It was then I set our castle ablaze. But as the flames began to lick my body, something slipped into me. Betrayed by the precepts I believed in, was I not bitter? Robbed of my beloved homeland, my dearest of kin, my people, slain. Amid such despair, was I content to simply welcome death? Nay, I heard a voice. Accept me, and I shall grant life everlasting. Though it shall be filled with grief, thou shalt have all eternity to wreak vengeance upon thine enemies. Did I forge a dark pact with some fiendish entity that day? Or was it a rebirth, triggered by a future me, reaching back to the past? Panicked upon failing to find my body, the Orthodoxy chose to denounce my family and me as ghoulish vampires. Thus have I been living an immortal existence ever since.
Then the name Vampire Castle is...
A lie that has been perpetrated by the Orthodoxy for some 2,400 years. Though it is true I am immortal, I am no vampire. I find the smell of blood too revolting to ever drink it. Having said that, I have done naught to quell the rumors. In truth, I endeavored to embellish them. My ability to transform myself into a bat and grow these fangs are the fruits of many years. Long, long years of effort. Tell me, O Vestal of the Wind, what does the Crystal Orthodoxy have to say about the passing of the first Grand Patriarch?
He chose the second Grand Patriarch and prayed for peace and the well-being of the faithful as he passed peacefully from this world.
Passed peacefully from this world, you say? I know the truth to be far different.
What do you mean?
The first Grand Patriarch was assassinated, along with his Archbishop, the man who had been my bane. The assassin himself tells you this. There is no other truth. That was when I forsook this land. Soon after, sightings of the vampire Lester de Rosso began to crop up throughout the world. I became a veritable Duke of Darkness, forging ties with those bearing hatred toward the Orthodoxy, and those it had oppressed. I was the enemy of man, the hated and feared vampire. But more than that, I was known as the arch-enemy of the Orthodoxy. And after some 500 years, a fateful encounter with one whom you all know well. No, let us leave the matter for another time.
Okay. Da, da, da. Give me the treasure chest. I see you trying to hide. So he's telling its tale of a tragic change in the immortal? Yes and no. He's more telling, like, not everything's as it seems. And there's corruption everywhere, type thing.
A battlefield landscape?
It represents the long and hard-fought war between the Orthodoxy and we denizens of darkness. For 500 years, my thirst for vengeance remained unsated. It had also been 500 years since the Orthodoxy had been founded. The world was in the midst of an age of seafaring.
Story sounds very sad.
Compared to the great exchange of ideas and information, the once hallowed Orthodoxy began to lose its luster. The authority of the Grand Patriarch and the Orthodoxy itself began to wane. Fearing irrelevancy, the Grand Patriarchy acted rashly to regain its authority. This led to the unusual decision to select a commoner, the gifted young Juliana, for an important task.
Juliana? Sage Juliana?
Yes, indeed. At age 20, the young Juliana became High Inquisitor of the Crystal Orthodoxy.
It's hard to believe he ever was young.
It was no laughing matter, for there was no one more skilled at rooting out enemies of the faith than he. The shadowy ones, those who had been working against the Orthodoxy, were crushed by the host he led. In the several decades that saw him age, I cannot count the number of times we have crossed swords, he and I. In the great battle waged on the Karka Plain, the might of our clashing forces rent the very earth into a vast rift.
You mean the rift under Ison Bridge?
In the battle at the foot of Mount Fragmentum, our armies smoked the mountain to its very roots.
So that's how that ravine was created.
And in the battle fought on the Harina Plain, the once fertile earth was reduced to desolation. The loss of that fertile plain is believed to have ushered in the downfall of the Harina dynasty.
To think any sort of battle could change the face of the earth so.
We fought our final battle 1800 years ago on the Norende Heights in the land of Kaldisla.
The Norende Heights? That's where the Great Chasm opened up!
In the end, Juliana, High Inquisitor of the Crystal Orthodoxy, utterly defeated me. Lord De Rosso, leader of the Shadows.
You were defeated? But you're here with us today!
Yes, well, there was more to that final battle than meets the eye. You see, I ceded the glory of victory to young Juliana that day. I say young in my reckoning, for he was already 100 then. Juliana returned triumphantly to Eternia with what he claimed to be my remains. What he brought them was not human. And when the Templar attacked the head temple 15 years past, it is said they found my tomb deep underground. Ever treading the darkness and my return, the Orthodoxy kept those duplicitous remains under arcane seal for over 1,000 years. 'Tis a tale replete with irony, is it not?
I love his smug face. He's like, yeah, we treat them good. Probably high-fiving his bros. But high-fiving Juliana. Like, hey, we got them! Shotgunning some wine. Because, you know, they're classy. They shotgun wine, not beer. I don't remember this dungeon being this long, by the way. Oh, God.
That is... Say Juliana.
Yes, indeed. No one would mistake such
I said wine, not line.
Okay. Having put down the blood-sucking Lord De Rosso, bane of the Crystal Orthodoxy, he became the first ever commoner to become an archbishop. Perhaps it was a small honor they threw his way, for he was already 101 years old and would not long count among the living.
That makes it sound... despicable.
Agreed. The truth is, however, that was when
You put wine in the
Juliana's
can and you
plot
shotgun it.
was at its most clever.
The sage's plot? What was he plotting?
He was taking measures to separate you Vestals and the faithful among the people from the Orthodoxy's corruption. After serving some 80 years, he had witnessed firsthand how corrupt the institution had become. Should nothing be done, it would not be long before the putrid poison would do harm to the most innocent of the faith. So it was he vowed to rid the Orthodoxy of the source of this poison, the concentration of power.
But how?
For the great feat of defeating me, Juliana had been made Archbishop, but in name only. But such was not key to his plot. Timing was the key. The proper time to separate the Vestals and the faithful from the Orthodoxy.
And just what timing would that be?
The great upthrust of the Eternian Highlands. At the time, the Highlands were not so formidable as they are today. But a colossal movement of earth and rock thrust the Highlands to lofty heights, thereby isolating Eternia from the world.
Hold on a moment. He was waiting for the Earth to move? How could he have known when such an event would take place?
I shall tell you in time. For now I will say this. Juliana bided his time till the Orthodoxy was cut off from the world. And at last, it happened. The Highlands ringing Eternia did thrust up to about half its height today. The Orthodoxy-ruled Eternia now found itself completely isolated, for this was an age preceding the airship. And while the Earth Crystal remained in their keep, control of the crystals of fire, water, and wind was returned to their respective temples. This, what you believe to be the true form of crystalism, is the fruit of Juliana's efforts.
That was the sage's doing? I won't ever call him a miserable old lech again. Sage.
What is that glowing jewel-like object? I could swear I've seen something like that before.
I believe you have seen a similar sight countless times. It is known as an asterisk.
An asterisk? As in those objects we possess?
Yes, indeed. The second stage in Juliana's plot against the Orthodoxy's authority was to deprive them of the power to grant vocations.
Grant vocations? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Before Juliana intervened, special approval was required to change vocations within the Crystal Orthodoxy. In this way, the institution grew rich through fat profits they called alms.
Oh, so the Orthodoxy cornered the job market and the fees to participate therein?
In layman's terms, yes. But Juliana exposed this fact before the reigning Grand Patriarch. It was then that Juliana approached panicked high officials and the Grand Patriarch himself with a proposal of pure genius. He showed them a stone known as an asterisk, saying the granting of vocation should be based on it, overseen by the Orthodoxy. Those who sought such vocations would apply to the Orthodoxy and pay a fair price. Anyone with the means to pay could thus learn a new job.
That's no different from the old system where people had to pay alms.
No different indeed. But the Grand Patriarch and his officials had not but the material profits of the Orthodoxy in mind. Hence, they accepted Juliana's proposal without question, even appointing him to the important position of overseeing the new asterisk system.
I fail to see how that really changed anything.
Well, it did far more than you would guess. For he was the only one who knew how to make the asterisk stones.
Why, that wily old fox?
So it was Juliana robbed the Orthodoxy of its authority to grant jobs and took it for himself.
What of the Orthodoxy's profits? Wouldn't they demand Juliana transfer the proceeds to their coffers?
Juliana was long gone. Abandoning the seat of Archbishop, he fled with his knowledge of the asterisk craft. He also took arms and armor the Orthodoxy had seized from around the world, items of such power that their use was forbidden. He took them all and sealed them away in a hidden location. They now lie secreted away against the day the Orthodoxy's tyranny or some other impending doom threatens the people. He then hid himself in Juliana Woods until those who knew him reached the end of their natural lives. But that did not take long, for I led the forces of the shadows to ensure their swift demise. I had always believed the Crystal Orthodoxy required not but the crystals, the Vestals, and the faithful. With the institution free of corruption, I returned to my homeland of Eternia after a 700-year absence. Where my family's castle once stood, I built a fortress of ice from whence I have been watching over the Orthodoxy's head temple. Meanwhile, Juliana retired to that land to tend to the Vestals, but you know of that better than I.
Say Juliana.
Casual. Alright, so the left wide. There we go. I don't need the amps anymore.
I commend you for making it this far.
Oh, no more paintings?
The final painting lies beyond this throne. I shall reveal it to you if you defeat me in battle.
What?
The last test is a test of strength. I shall only reveal the painting to those whom I deem worthy. One might also say that there is no need for those who are unworthy to lay their eyes upon it. But be forewarned, I am a formidable foe. I trust you are well prepared.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to give a mug. Damn it, it's okay. Let's see. Can't really do much, I'm just gonna keep my heals up. Naga, I guess? Okay, yeah, looks like Thundaga's a lot better. Yo, he's got that demon blood sword from Venture Time. Damn straight he does. So keep your Utsumi's up. Use Aspio. You need some MP. Oh, thank you for the 4 MP. Spiritualism. It's me. Damn it. Okay. I have no ethos, which is kind of annoying. Means I have to ask Beos. Keep my Utsumis. Magic sacrifice HP to base at magic attack. Just default, you can't do much. It's me an attack. I'm not trading much, but I need MP. It's annoying. You just keep the KOs up. Utsumi, an attack. Am I gonna have to use an elixir? Fuck. Just keep it sealed up. Get some Daga up. Okay, well, that's the thing. Actually, special rejuvenation, and then you use ways.
This has only begun!
Ah, you dick. And there you have this joke. Okay. Your ramparts. Keep the kills up. Oh god. I might get these Utsumi strat. Oh, you dick! Can you stop? That's fine, I can beat him with just... I can beat him with just his. Why does it still work? I don't see why it's still working for him. Actually, you know what? This is Drain. Huh. Seems like a difficult fight. As long as I get my Utsumis, I'm okay. Oh, you dick. Oh, I'm out of my Utsumis. God damn it. Hold on. Post off ability. That black magic seems useless, so it could be time magic. We're gonna increase your defense real quick. Not defense, I mean speed. Also, we're gonna give you thievery. My magic's fine, and you're fine. Piece of magic. Okay, so try this again. I'm gonna tell these no rapid fire and dual wield.
It this far.
Oh,
The fun. The what? But yes, perhaps.
I didn't mean to do that.
But before.
Guys, let me skip the text.
But before.
Okay. Rampart. Right, magic. You just keep us killed. So you already beat me, right? Cool. Let's start stealing. It's healthy. It's me. Mug. Did he just jump over meteors? He just jumped over a meteor. Don't you hate when bosses jump over meteors? No, it's not killing anything. So give myself DBs, it's useless. That should never need a council. Wait, no, he jumped over my meteor. It's not like he countered me, he just jumped over it to avoid it. Like, what the fuck? Ooh, I'm doing like no damage right now. Oh, you bitch. Ninja, Utsumi. Whoops. No, you just defend. Okay. I really wish I had an Ethel. Oh, I accidentally cast Haste Daga 3 times. I'm gonna cast Comet. So unfortunately I'm gonna use my elixir to restore my MP, which sucks, but you know. It's me and basic attack. It's me and basic attack. Okay. I'm gonna have to cut some arrow guts to get some damage off. And cast Comet to get some damage off as well. Okay, he takes like no damage from that. He has incredibly high magical defense. I should have realized that. More comments. I don't like the fact you can just jump over meteors. I don't know any boss can just jump over a meteor. Oh, you dick. Oh, you dick. Ah, you dick. Alright, so we're down to this now. Didn't know you could kill me with gravity. That's annoying. Dick. I don't like the fact he's getting faster as well. Fucking A. The thing is, though, I know I'm getting closer to defeating him. Let's make it more aggravating. Let's see. I didn't even do that. The DV is kind of useless on you. Na, 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 na. You're not gonna only be using black magic. You're gonna be mostly focusing on time magic, so. It's not gonna really evade anyone though, what's the problem? Because Zio was my best option. The main thing is just to kinda keep us defensive. Let's keep our defenses up. You don't need the thief gloves, but you need to keep your his speed up though, because he's very good at outspeeding you. There's a lot of magic defense, but luckily, Karma can pierce that magical defense. Hopefully this set's good enough. Let me make sure Ringabout has time magic on. Cool, he does.
I commend the fight.
What?
The last one, but beef.
I got it. Well, I'll save now so I don't do the entire speech.
But beef.
Utsumi. My magic Kistaga. Good magic. And let's get him with comments. Use rejuvenation to keep my healings up. You should be okay with the vampire, so. People being in my neighborhood. I'm sorry, dude. What's going on? Ninjutsu, it's me. Of course you ring the bell. Of course you're the one that dies. That's back us suspect. Oh, fucking A. How you doing, Kuyanaki? Spiritualism. Right. A bunch of teams doing it. I hope they know. Keep up ramparts. Keep your Kiwas. And haste us. Okay, so keep the Kiwas up. Utsumi. You still have your Utsumis, and you just throw out some comments. Okay, they know to begin supposed to be dangerous. You know they don't care if it's dangerous. You know how teenagers are. Ramparts. Spiritualism. Race Ace and Tiz. And it can thwart BP. Utsumi. Sword Magic Tandaga. Light Magic Kiwa. Actually, hold on. I have an idea. I can ring the bell. Let's do another comport BP. Actually, don't do a comport. Keep the heals up. Keep the heals up. I have an idea. Set up another Utsumi. And use it to comment. Vampire. Keep the heals up. You keep the comments. Let's keep commenting. Ritualism. Oh, I don't have, almost on the BPs, not high BPs. Never mind. Ramparts. Convert BP. Fairy's Aid. Utsumi. Attack. Damn it. I have to use my elixirs for MP stuff. Because I keep forgetting to buy ethos. Kiwa. Utsumi and attack. Lexol. Power Magic Kestaga. Those some comments. Sword Magic, Thundaga. Oh boy, we're starting to get down to this point. We're starting to get down to this point. I don't like a stupid... I don't like the fact that BP still gives him BP. Oh boy. Like, it misses, but for some reason still counts as some draining. Ugh. Hey! There we go.
I am a man of my word. Behold, the final painting.
That's fun. Thank you. Oh boy. But yep. So guess what? Everyone's becoming a vampire. This is just that good. Keep my magic. Where is your holy hearts?
It is the angel descended from the heavens during my final battle against Juliana.
An angel?
When we last did battle 1800 years ago, the battle raged 100
Oh boy,
days.
now I think the blue mage list
The
up.
mountains of Norende rent asunder. Knowing the battle was reaching its end, I mustered the last of my strength to cast my greatest of spells. As my final attack surged forth, the angel did descend from the skies over Norende.
Are you sure it was an angel?
Verily so, for there are no other words to describe her. For a moment, Juliana and I stood captivated. Before we realized it, our struggle was forgotten. We both tended to the angel. But the angel lost her light. Her wings were shattered and her body torn asunder. There seemed little hope she would live. When she came to her senses, she trembled with fear. Yet with little remaining strength in her body, she made unto us an appeal.
What appeal? What did the angel say to you?
Here she passed from this world. She slipped in and out of consciousness over many a day. In between ever-growing periods of unconsciousness, it was all she could do to mutter incoherently. A trap most vile, such a fool am I, the warriors of light, if it's not too late. These she would repeat over and over. When she did come to her senses, she would speak of the calamity that had befallen her. She spoke of how Luxembourg was on the brink of doom, and spoke with precision of the events that has heralded its coming. She herself was surprised to find that she knew of details of our past, and events of the future as well. The struggle between the old faith and orthodoxy, the tragedy that would befall my family, my immortality, even events of the distant future.
The distant future?
Yes, for the angel spoke of events that have not come to pass even now. Events that await you in your future. She told of a bringer of evil who would appear in the guise of one friendly to the Vestals and seduce them into unleashing chaos in the name of awakening the crystals. This evil one would destroy Luxembourg by piercing the boundary that protects this world, and the opening of a great rift that sunders the earth shall herald its coming.
The Great Chasm!
The angel told of many other omens here the great chasm would open. The light of earth shall raise up the north, and a deathly plague shall cover all the lands. Then shall a great rift rend the earth. She then entrusted me with a certain task, one that only an immortal such as I could fulfill.
What sort of task could only an immortal fulfill?
That I cannot say, for she swore me to secrecy, but thereupon she quietly passed from this world. For 3 days and 3 nights, my former mortal enemy Yuliana and I spoke of what had transpired. Ultimately, we vowed to join forces to prepare for the coming doom of which the angel had foretold.
And okay. We now have vampires. One of the best classes in the game. If not the best class in the game. So as I said, vampires are essentially blue mages. Blue mages that they were like, let's like buff the stats of everyone. Like, let's make blue mages super good. Yeah, they were good before, but I mean, you know, they don't kind of serve much of a purpose other than some like boss killing things. Let's make them really good. Unfortunately though, I can't learn the Archer spells because Nemesis won't spawn. Oh god. It's doing this thing again. Let's actually give you summoning magic for now. Oh wait, you have to level up before it becomes kind of useful. I don't think I learned ability. Nope. Oh god, game, please. Come on. Ow. Ow. Okay. I just need like a good Blue Mage list. Beyblade, default, genome list. Course. Location, on the flow west side. Like before entering the fire temple. God damn it. Well, actually, these guys might teach me something. We find out. What are these called? Truffles? I didn't mean to do that. I'll say no, I could do that. So no, they don't teach me anything useful. I don't know if Succubi teach me anything. Find out! It doesn't look like it. Are you kidding me? I'm stronger than them. Just let me run away. Can we do that? Okay. Damn it, I can't do anything with that. I believe this is the area where these things spawn. Nope, did not teach me anything. It's fine. And dual wield. Jutsu. I don't remember if he teaches me anything. What's he called? The Minotaur Zombie? Probably not. Nope. Are you serious right now? Well, I'm gonna be finding these. I'm gonna find these off screen. That's gonna be all for today. Does vampires like Kamari stance it? No, you just gotta be hit by it. It's typical blue mage. It's typical blue.